All right, so we are sitting here in the restaurant for our hotel having breakfast, and we will soon be connecting with our tour guides, who should be picking us up in about 10 minutes. And I believe on tap for today is a city tour, visit to a marketplace, and so on. So really looking forward to that. We hope to acquire a few things, mostly clothing type things, while we are here. And I don't know if that will happen today or we'll see some of that, not sure, but looking forward to our first full day in Ghana and seeing what we see. All right, we'll be back.
So it's a different type of, we have specific market days, which is on a Monday, a Wednesday, and then on a Saturday. Yes. Those are the times that the villages, the farmers from the villages bring the new crops in to sell. So you'd see most of the crops coming in on a Wednesday and a Saturday.
So we are out. We just had a very interesting drive through the main marketplace in Accra, which was an interesting sight to behold. But now we have arrived at the Kwame Nkrumah Museum. We're just waiting for admission here. We'll get to look around, and hopefully we'll show you some of that shortly. Alrighty, so now we have paid our admission. We're waiting for a tour to start. But pretty impressively, as you enter the facility, you will see this. And this is a 1961 Cadillac donated to President Nkrumah from John F. Kennedy back then. And that is a pretty impressive looking vehicle. Big vehicle, and we were laughing, wondering, I wonder what it's like to try and navigate the streets of Ghana with a vehicle this big. But back in 1961, there were probably not as many cars on the street, not as many people, and you're the president, so probably people clearing the way for you. But that's a pretty impressive looking vehicle. We're here in early January of 2025, so you can see some Christmas decorations are still up and so on, but pretty cool entranceway.
So there's seven it is significant. Oh, seven. Doesn't make sense.
He was born on the 21st September 1909. He was the only child to his parents, Mr. Kwame Nkrumah and Mother Benyanuba. They came from Kwame in the Western region. He attended his early school in the Catholic school in Kwame. Later went to Ashmata College, where he was trained as a teacher. He taught for some while, and later gained admission to go to the Lincoln University in the USA. When it got destroyed, this part of it was kept by a woman who loved Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and didn't like how the party was being treated. So she kept it herself and brought it back to the hotel.
So we are just back from taking a tour of the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, including the museum. Unfortunately, no video and photos are allowed, but it is a must-see. It's excellent. A lot of information about basically the father of Ghana and kind of guiding them to independence and so on. It is truly, truly knowledge-inducing. So we really learned quite a bit about Ghanaian history, and it was just a really lot of fun. So what we're having for lunch here is I'm having something called Gari Foto. This is cassava. It's stewed. It can be ordered with different meats. This is with fish. It is extremely tasty and a little spicy, but it is extremely good. It's called Gari Foto. The fufu, excuse me, the Gari Foto was a hit. This is what's left from it. It was very, very tasty. Good stuff. Alrighty, so we are back in our hotel after a pretty tiring day. It's really hot here, and we were taken to see many things and concluded the day over at one of the lots of different marketplaces that they have. And one of the things that we had as an objective here was to get some authentic African wear, if you will. So we were taken to a nice store that had a lot of different options of things we were interested in. And I got myself a couple of shirts dashikis, I guess you would call them, that I'm looking forward to wearing in the future. My wife got a very nice dress here as well, and we picked up a little souvenir for our daughter, a little body strap bag here with some purple in it, but that's her favorite color. So really looking forward to wearing those. That was one of the objectives of coming to Africa, was to get some of those choices to be able to do that there. So tomorrow we head off of an adventure. We're going to a place that is 3.5 hours drive away from here. I forget what its name is exactly, but we will have some more updates on that when we get there. But for now, we have some resting to do, because it was a tiring day. The heat here is very energy draining. All right, back later. All right, so we have had a nap, which we needed after today's. We didn't know that we needed a nap, but it's still facing me. Took a nap. Now we're out having some dinner. We're at the restaurant bar area downstairs in our hotel, staying at the African Regent. Last night we had the buffet, but tonight we're just having an a la carte meal, nothing special. And we're getting ready for tomorrow, where we will be driving quite a distance away from here, being on a whole other point of view of parts of Ghana, slave quarters and some other things. So we'll see that when we get there. But nothing planned major for this evening, just kind of rest and relax and get ready for day 2 of our understanding and exploration of Ghana. Alright, so we've just had our dinner and head back up the room, but wanted to kind of give you a little show of the lobby of the hotel where we're staying at, the African Regent. So, still Christmas time, so the Christmas tree is still up. They've got some very interesting African artwork here in the lobby, which has been even their Christmas display here. But somebody was playing this piano earlier, and seeing over here drums of some kind. Various artwork on the wall. So I'm not familiar, of course, with Ghanaian culture and history and so on, so I'm not sure what all of these pieces might be. This is the front door here where we came in, and even the tile work on the walls is very interesting. So having you just come through the front door, one would have a view showing you that's the front desk. We'll move over there in a second. But you're just looking at, it's a very interesting entryway. The restaurant is over there to the left. And I'm not sure where those steps go. So there's a little bar back there. It's just very, very interesting. Over the front desk area here. A little couch so you can kind of sit down. But there's more artwork. This is very, very cool stuff that we're seeing here. This is at the front desk. Very, very and that's the lobby of the hotel. As you come in past the front desk, just some displays up on the wall, and here we have some kente cloth. And we were told earlier today that kente cloth originated in Ghana. And there's a region which we will not be visiting where they talk about, we can actually see that done, but maybe on our next trip. So we will, some very interesting things going on there. And we have been grooving to some Ghanaian music, we're assuming, even though we don't know that that is in fact what we're looking at. I'm listening to, excuse me. We've been grooving to it all through dinner, just interesting listening. Very nice rhythms, very similar to Caribbean rhythms where I am from.